Robert, okay, so you're a composer, you're a trumpet player, and you're a singer. What are you more of?
Oh, I'm probably first a singer.
Really?
I'm a singer who also writes. You know, I would like to think of myself as a writer first, but in fact, it just hadn't turned out that way. I'm a singer who writes, and then who occasionally plays trumpet and occasionally plays harp to accompany myself. Now, I would love to think of myself as a singer first. Excuse me. Back up.
As a composer.
Can we edit?
Yeah, no.
Okay. As a writer first.
Yeah.
But it turns out to be that I'm a singer first, who sings some of the songs I've written, and who sings a lot of other songs, and occasionally I play trumpet.
Why do you think you are that way?
Oh man, I just have to say because I love singing, Tom.
Yeah.
I love singing. And who doesn't? I mean, it's as natural as weather.
Right. Even if you can't sing.
Well, I
even if you only sing.
I can't particularly sing.
No, I mean for everybody else, not you.
No. I'm talking about a voice. I don't particularly have a good voice, man. But you listen to a lot of great singers. Now let's talk about Louis Armstrong. Not really a great voice. Let's talk about Willie Nelson. Not really a great voice. Let's talk about Hoagy Carmichael. Not a great voice. Could those guys sing? Could they express an idea through their voice? So you know, my voice is rough. It is no polished. I am not Mark Murphy. I'm not Chet Baker. Or any of those cats that really have got the pipe, or Kurt Elling, for God's sake. You know, guys that got pipes. But I think I can express a sentiment in a word and kind of keep it in tune. You know. And plus, when I get to lead these ensembles that I have the fortune of leading, there is nothing like being in front of those cats and having the support from these guys that just are enthusing you and playing so pure and so well, and inspiring you to even do better and better, you know, and be careful about what you do, because you have to honor them, because they're so damn good, you know. But I mean, this cut that's on in the background,
which is your album.
Yeah, this is one of the tunes that I wrote, and it's really about having fun. But I know I have to execute these notes.
Yeah.
But I also have to inspire them with a lot of energy. And I think I pull it off, and I think that the guys in the band get that from me, and they respond. So it's kind of a good symbiotic thing that seems to be working pretty well, at least on this record.
Is it difficult?
Yeah, in many senses it is. But,
where's the difficulty lie?
Difficulty is in the actual execution, and knowing that I am, you know, in time, in tune, and delivering the lyric with the punch, the capability that is intended in it, and delivering it accurately. No, it's a challenge, but it's something that you learn to do after you've been doing it 30 damn years.
Did you start out singing jazz?
No, I started out singing blues.
Did you?
I think the first song I ever sang was Jimmy Reed's Got Me Running, Got Me High.
Oh, yeah.
Right?
Oh, yeah.
You know? And then I immediately, this is back in high school, and then I think like the second song I ever sang was an original that I wrote called Rutabaga Blues. Unfortunately, not yet recorded. Well, maybe I should say fortunately.
I don't know. I think the world could use a new vegetable song, don't you?
Rutabaga Blues. Yeah. I'm a rutabaga baby. Yes, I am, or something like that.
So this music we're hearing in the background here is your new album, which no one has heard yet because it's not out.
That's right.
And I was fortunate enough for you to invite me over to one of the recording sessions, and tell you the truth, I was surprised.
And
I was surprised, not because I wasn't surprised at how good it was, because you had the best players in town in there,
yeah.
but because some songs you did kind of, like this, which is kind of soulful, but some of them were kind of outside, and you took some chances and were adventurous.
Hey Tom, I invited you there for one song in particular.
Oh.
And it's on the record. It's called Another Round. But it's very much in the vein of Ken Nordine.
Yeah.
And you inspired me.
Oh.
Because of your old show, The Bar.
The Bar, yes.
This
Here's
is
the
a
bar.
Ken Nordine-esque cut,
Yeah.
which is set, and it's basically a drunk talking to himself. And it's got the bar background music.
Yeah.
And then the band, you may remember that while we were there, I asked the band, well, I had actually written a minor blues head,
Yeah.
and we played the head one time, and I sang the lyrics. So this was a two-cut. This was not a one-cut song. This was a two-cut. And the first cut, we played this minor head, and I sang it, and it was flat, and it just really wasn't anything going on with it.
Yeah.
And I cut the band off. I said, guys, this ain't working. I said, tell you what, let's try this again, and you guys just play completely free. And let me just read these words over your playing.
Yeah.
And so then, when that was happening, I did pick up a little of that melody once or twice during the song, but basically, I'm reading poetry over free jazz.
Yeah.
Yeah, but that's the reason I invited you there. Because you inspired me with your show, which used to be titled The Bar.
Yeah. But wait a minute, you're the cool cat, not me.
No, man, it was you were an inspiration to me. That's why I invited you down there to hear that take.
I appreciate that. I really appreciate that. So now, do you want to? I know you're going to let us preview one tune, which I really appreciate.
Yeah.
And I'm sure everybody's going to appreciate it. Maybe it'll start a little buzz. But now, you sure you want me to preview the one that you picked, or do you want me to preview the one that you were just talking about?
I'm of many minds.
Okay. Can I choose?
Yeah, I do. But you don't know what's on there.
I know that, but you just talked about that one. And since you talked about it, everybody's going,
well, that one's called Another Round, but we don't want that one to be. That one is not really representative of the whole project.
All right, okay.
So out of the whole project, I would choose one of two others.
Yeah.
One is an original of mine called Fishin', which demonstrates Tommy Stewart's beautiful arranging, Steve Christopherson's sensitive piano playing,
Beautiful.
And Warren Rand. And it's just gorgeous, but it's a slow ballad.
Yeah.
So I don't know if we really want to put that out there as the representative thing, because we might need something a little more up.
So you were talking about Swan Blues.
Well, Swan Blues would be another one, and I'm very proud of that. That's actually an old King Pleasure song. And
you're perfect for King Pleasure songs. You know that?
Well,
you
King
are.
Pleasure is just got to be one of my greatest influences.
Well, I got that, yeah.
And King Pleasure was probably the artist who made my head turn around from pop, 60s, 70s rock and roll and blues, and say, oh, I need to take a left turn here because there's something else going on.
Yeah.
When I first heard King Pleasure, and to me, this is one of the greatest things that he ever did. He was in his prime of writing and singing when he did that. Unfortunately, it's a rare cut. You can hardly find him doing it. It's out there.
And who is on this with you?
Well, that's the full band.
Oh.
But that's Warren Rand, Willie Matthias, John Moak, Steve Christopherson, Scott Steed, Alan Jones. I think there may be a couple of other players that I'm forgetting.
That's an all-star band.
Yeah. and nobody's going to miss a note.
No.
This would be, this one that's in the background now would be a third choice.
Well,
let's stick with the Swan Blues.
Swan Blues. Okay.
Swan Blues is a vocalese that King Pleasure wrote over a Gene Ammons sax solo. And the original Gene Ammons saxophone solo is called Jugs Blues.
Yeah.
And actually this song that it's based on, this cut that Gene Ammons does is really long. It's 10 or 12 minutes or so. And then there's a segment, I want to say it's about 2/3 of the way through it. That's what this song is based out of.
Right.
Boom, you know I hate to leave you, baby, but I'm leaving anyway. I'm gone. You knew I'd have to leave you, baby, when you treated me this way. Oh, man. It is the purest King Pleasure idea, and I'm so proud to do it. And Steve Christofferson wrote a new horn arrangement to accompany it.
Yeah.
And so we've got a great band on it. And I think Monk solos, and I think Willie solos. I don't even remember who the soloists are on there. So I don't know which one we're going to come up with for the promo here.
Well, the little green button is just below the screen. So how about we have them click on it and listen? All right?